Purchase order reports. If we look at outstanding orders first, if we can view them, that will just show us all outstanding orders. We did look at this at purchase order video, however it will just give you an overview of where you are with what you've ordered and if it's coming or not, and when it's due. If we put some product dates in, you can see what you've ordered between dates. So if we just go back to the start of the year, to the 31st, so we'll do the first 5 months of the year. So if I push ordered by date, so you can see accessories, it will list everything in order of the date that you've ordered it and what you've ordered, the value of those products, adhesive, carpets, floor prep, whatever it is you've ordered by that product group, and how much you've spent. Again, if you wanted to do it by supplier, it's the same report, but this time it would be what you've spent on stock items, what you've bought from Headlam. So if you look at Headlam, for instance, you've spent that much money, you might want to speak to them and say, look, I'm spending a lot of money with you guys, I want better rates, please. Or not. But yeah, as I say, Abingdon Flooring the same. So whichever, it's the same report. If you're speaking to a supplier, you'd actually print the individual one off. So if we look at Headlam and we print view, you'll see here, there's all of Headlam, and you've got the report in its isolation there, just 2 pages long. And that's a very useful feature if you wanted to talk to your suppliers about better prices going forward. So the first three are really where you are with your orders, how much you've ordered, and then what you've done with each individual supplier. The orders for upcoming jobs, we did look at this at one point when we was doing the quoting, but if we look at it again, this just tells us we've got a couple of jobs that are upcoming. We have orders on purchase orders on 79, 81 and 82. These 3 items have been delivered. This one item for this job has been delivered, but there is still one outstanding because there's a blank space there. Very useful for seeing that you have got stuff in place ready for when you are to start your job. And then the final one is if you've done any product changes. So if you've ordered stuff and the product has changed, when you raise your purchase order, it prompted us to say, do you want to change the products table? Opens up the form with the product on, and then it changed the price, and you could change your selling price. If you didn't do that and just pushed yes and then closed the form, this one here tells you what you've actually edited in the last period of time, that the date range that you've selected. So you can see on here today, well, 31st of 5th, which is when we raised these other orders, we changed the prices here. And what this does, it tells us what our cost price is, what our sell price is. So the markup is £13 in this case, and £13 of 26 is 50%. So it gives you your margin in terms of pounds. You'll see there's a problem there, look, underlay. That's been changed to £50, but it's a square metre. So you might want to put that back to whatever it is, £4. You can alter it here. It now says you're making £4 at an 88.89% markup. So whatever price you put in there, you can make it whatever you want without having to go back in. That will now have updated the products table with that new price, both selling and cost price. So if we have a look on the underlay at 9mm, so if we go to the product form and search for underlay 9mm, you'll see it's put the new prices of £5.99 and £8.50. So that one there, product changes, anything you've changed in the date range that you've selected, just so you can do an overview and make sure that when you next quote, you have the latest prices. That concludes the purchase order reporting.